Hello everyone and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Today we're going to be covering everything
Those
you need to know
memories.
about Xiao,
They're so
or
dark.
what I like to call a Xiao guide. We're going to go over his teams, talents, weapons, artifacts, constellations, and everything like that. But this is going to be pretty much after like 2.1, so there's actually some new stuff that he can use. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Alright, so for weapons, your best weapon still is going to be either the Jade Spear, the 5-star Jade Spear, or the Staff of Homa. That other weapon that just came out, that other 5-star Spear, the one that with ball, that one, like, it's not really, like, it's good, but it's not really going to be that useful for him because you really don't need that much energy recharge. You're not going to stack it. You just run an animal battery and he's fine. For 4-star weapons, the deathmatch will be your best bet. The catch won't work for him because he does not scale with burst damage. Like, his burst doesn't scale when you give him burst damage. Favonius Lance is okay. That's also pretty good. Crescent Pike, I wouldn't really recommend it. Star Glitter, okay. These two, don't even use them. And then you could also use the Black Cliff. That's honestly his best free-to-play weapon. For the best 4-star weapon, it's going to be the Deathmatch. Artifacts, honestly, I think his best in slot is actually going to be the Shimenawa set. But I think if you have C1, which you have 3 charges, I think this is not optimal. I'm not sure. But all I know is that because this gives you, when you pop your elemental skill, you lose 15 energy, but then eventually you get all that back, and then it increases your plunge attack damage by 50%. So, you know, and Xiao, since he scales with pretty much plunge damage, that's what you want to be doing all the time. That's pretty good. But if you have the 2-piece Virtus and 2-piece Glad, then and you have good substats, then you don't really need to swap to it unless you really want to, and you have just better substats on that Shimenawa set, because honestly this is still really good. It'll get you what you need. For energy recharge minimum, I'm not entirely sure how much you need. I guess I guess a 120 is okay, maybe. Not really sure. All I know is if you run an animal battery, you'll be perfectly fine. For how you want to build them, just like a DPS, so like every other DPS, you want to go crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, Anemo Cup, and yeah, a circlet, crit rate, crit damage circlet. For constellations, his C1 is pretty good, but other than that, none of them are really worth it. Like C6, if you can get there, that's amazing, but pretty much everything other than that is okay. His C1, again, alright, but it's not needed. But yeah, if you do get a C6, it changes completely how the character plays, and it makes him even more broken. For talents, you're going to want to prioritize your normal attacks, and then your ult, and then this. That's because this, basically, the normal attacks scale your plunge and make your plunges hit harder, so if they hit harder, and then your burst multiplies them, makes them even stronger. I'm pretty sure you guys all know how Xiao works too. Like, you use your elemental skill, build up his energy, pop your ult with all your support buffs, and then just keep jumping up and down and plunge spamming, and that's it. And then obviously the longer you go, the more damage you get. Yeah. Anyway, for that, that's pretty much it for everything you need to know here. For his teams,
The damned will sooner
you
die
can
again.
you can run this team right here where you run Sucrose, Bennett, and Zhongli. This is honestly the best team. You can swap out the whatever your animal battery is for like Kazuha, Venti, or Jean if you want. You can also, if you don't want to use Bennett, you can go double Geo.
Some in-the-field research?
You can try that and maybe run Jean as one of them. Or if you don't want to, if you can't do that,
I
then
won't
you do
hold you
this.
back. Much.
And you could also do Electric Traveler if you don't have any Animo characters.
There's
Electric
still a
Traveler
long
actually
road ahead.
feeds him a ton of energy, and he's a really good battery. If you in another team you could run if you want to is, say you have
I
your
can do
animal
it.
battery, and then you run
May
Xiao
knowledge
and
guide you.
Diona, so you can freeze enemies while you're in your ult and
The
heal
hunt
yourself
begins.
with a shield. That works as well. Honestly, that's pretty much it for when it comes to teams. I mean, you can always use off-field supports, like
I
if you
trust
want,
you.
you can run Beta with him, or you can run
Behold,
Fischl.
the Prinzessin der
Pretty
Verurteilung.
much anyone with that can just give off-field damage is also really good with him. Like Shangling, yeah, like Shangling, Xingqiu, Beidou, Fischl. Like, yeah, anyone that has off-field. I've never seen people run him with Sayu, but I think she should be okay. You might want to run triple Animo instead, though, because I don't know if she gives really that much energy, since her elemental skill isn't that fast to hit. But I think she does, like, 3 particles? Maybe. I don't know. It depends. But yeah, if you want to do that, you can use Sayu as well. So, the team I'm going to be
You want me on
showcasing
your
is going to
team?
be
Sure.
this team right here, where Sucrose has the Thrilling Tales gives him an attack buff, then Bennett gives an attack buff and heals, and Zhongli reduces resistances and gives him a shield. And yeah, you'll pretty much see
Then lay
Xiao
a
hit
hand
for
on me.
really, really high numbers and just do really, really good damage. And that's pretty much why he's one of the most broken characters in this game, especially when it comes to the Abyss. So yeah, we're just gonna quickly go over here. Shouldn't take that long. We're gonna abandon that. Alright. Let's see here. So none of that will affect Xiao whatsoever. And then we're just gonna do that really quick. Also, I didn't say this when I was going over it, but again, do not run Raiden with him. I know a lot of people think, oh, just run her because she's a really good battery, but you will be losing damage because when you will be losing damage when you ult with her, pretty much, and you don't want that. Xiao will pretty much do more DPS in his ult, and the uptime is only 5 seconds, rather hers is 7 when she's ulting, so it's not worth it.
Gather!
Everybody stand clear. Animal hypostasis forward.
Disappear! Here!
So yeah, this is the rotation. As you can see, I'm hitting 45k, 46,
Worthless!
45k minimum, and that's AoE. That's what you have to understand. Yep, then we swap.
Stabilize.
Burst up again.
Absorption test. Swirl.
Throw
Mark.
this again.
Going in! Lament!
So I did mess up, so I'm not going to get perfect optimal damage. Not 45k because I swapped the Bennett. So 40k, 40,000 damage is still really good.
Worthless!
Useless!
Solidify!
Let's light it up!
Quickly get some energy.
Stand clear. Everybody stand. Animal hypostasis.
Disappear! Worthless!
And if you were to upgrade Sucrose, your scrolls will be hitting harder. But I don't really have, I'm not super invested in it.
Worthless! Get out! Order guide you!
Fortunately, this is actually really hard since they're splitting up.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Foreign! Lament!
Here! Here! Worthless!
Yeah, see, that was a pretty quick clear. That's what happens when you use Xiao. He's just really broken, really strong. And I hope that covers everything you need to know about him, especially with the new, especially in 2.1. So, yeah. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks. See you guys.